Good evening. 3,834 days until we're 40. Just waiting on Instagram, and we're live there too. So I noticed that the USD Canada rate is back to 1.42 after being at record highs of 1.47. Hopefully, it can find itself back at 1.36, but I highly doubt that. And really, more than anything, I think stability is important for cross-border business, even if they feel close to each other. Um, that's a lot of basis points to move, and for anything cross-border or currency related, I mean, there's opportunity for trading currencies, but it sucks for anything cross-border business. Um, Hot take on that to extend is that we I don't know, I think Canada is like a commodity producing, resource producing, oil producing nation can consider what like Brunei and Saudi Arabia do. Yes, we have a more diversified and advanced economy, but like pegging to the US dollar may actually be beneficial for us. I think it would help bring a bit more fiscal responsibility so that we're making sure to stay up to date and prevent the brain drain. I know three friends now that have moved to the US for jobs. So um, yeah, hot take. I mean, it might help prevent becoming the 51st state. Maybe, who knows? Um, Other than that, I have been looking through some of my videos finally and realized that you know what? It's I want to level this up. I want to make this more viewable, more um, be a bit. What's the best word for this? Just be easier to listen to for the audience, whoever that might be, now and in the future. Particularly when I'm doing cross-platform between LinkedIn and Instagram and all. Um, I think some consistency there is going to be helpful. Again, both for now and in the future, and I can be both authentic and professional in that. I'll definitely be spending a bit more time before each video in the future to meditate, really, as I have today as well. Just put some thoughts down to make sure to hit some points and keep some sort of flow while I do this. And I don't want to set a fixed time for this yet. I know I've been doing a lot of evenings, but I'm going to experiment with moving this to the afternoon PST time. Might be better for my schedule overall and have better energy with like maybe a shirt on. I mean, I have my shirt on, but something of again might give for a more professional look. I might be in the office. It'll be maybe better. Who knows? We'll try. And I'm also allowing for like changes of like 48 hour differences in case of travel, but I do want to make sure I do this at least consistently every day. And in the future, I might consider turning off some channels and focusing on those with the most traction if I see that. So those are like, I don't know, 4 or 5 points really for myself, but for how this might evolve. Now, one thing I did notice, I thought to address, is I was not inclined to speak to anyone the past 2 days, and that's because I had been playing Civilization 7. Fantastic game. And I struggle with allowing myself downtime to game and do things I enjoy for myself. Um, it often leads to resentment and low energy, and I'd like to embrace it more instead and create more room for that in the future. So maybe we'll do some game reviews as well. I don't know. In and One last thought for tonight is I am going to be returning to trying a triathlon this year, hopefully with better results than last year. Starting out with just like super short, like 15 minutes. Take the daily, um, bring it into like a daily practice, and then do weekly, monthly, and really work up towards the triathlons for this year. Don't know if I'm going to buy a bike yet, but that's kind of come down the line as well. Thank you for listening today, and